Okay, welcome back. I showed you that short video because that is 100% something that would happen to me. I do not consider myself to be the best, most professional communicator. I can communicate really well in writing, and when I have presented before the legislature or at conferences or anything like that, I have my script written out. I'm very careful. So I definitely get by. But again, we're going to use all of Jenna Rojas's stuff because she is awesome. So I want to show you the class. We'll go through the syllabus. Let's look at Canvas so you can see what to expect here. Move this around just a little bit. So you've made it to the home page. You've made it to modules and to the first part. So good. This it's not all filled in yet, and it's grayed out because it's not available to you yet. But obviously, by the time you're here, it's available, and there's more stuff in there. So the modules, this is where each week you will find your materials and your assignments, and you'll just work through it bit by bit by bit, just going through it one bit at a time. Let's go to the syllabus. So top of the syllabus here, this is my contact information. The best way to reach me is through email. You're welcome to call my office line, but I'm rarely in my office. So email is definitely the best way to get in touch with me and to get the quickest response. I usually respond, I try to respond really quickly. I feel confident saying I respond within 24 hours always. I'm a little bit slower on, say, a Friday night when I'm on a date with my husband, or on the weekend when, I do actually have a life, I swear. So I'm a little bit slower at those times, but otherwise, email is the way to go. So we have updated, since we're changing the course, we have updated the course description and the course goals. And there's no textbook, no book at all required for this. Any reading we have you do is posted on Canvas, and there's honestly not that much of it. We changed this course because as a division, we have a professional advisory board, and this is full of the head of all the district attorneys in the state of Oregon, there's a sheriff, there's people who run law enforcement agencies around the state. It's people who work in corrections, folks who do parole and probation. There's a diverse representation of different professions that you are likely to go into. And we meet with them a couple times a year, and what they have been telling us is that our graduates, we ask them what else our graduates need to have so that they will snatch them up and want to hire them right away. And they said they want good communicators. They have said before they need critical thinkers and problem solvers and good writers, which is all still really important. Now they're finding more than ever that they need people who are able to talk to people. When you are in law enforcement or corrections or probation or courts or whatever, you've got to be able to talk to a really wide variety of people. For that reason, we changed this class to expand on listening and critical thinking skills before speaking, to learn strategies and implement oral and written communication in criminal justice contexts, like it's including public speaking, interviewing, and report writing. All of that, everything you say and do has to be able to stand up in court. So this is extremely important, and we're excited to be updating this content for you. Also, to understand the role of nonverbal communication in a CJ context. So this is especially important out on the street or in corrections or really working with anybody. So when you get a chance, go through the syllabus some more and check out all the important stuff that's in here about the different resources that you have at your disposal. In terms of what I expect from you and what you can expect from me in this course, I expect you to treat all your fellow students with respect and to treat me with respect. Part of that is submitting all your work on time and not asking for exceptions. When you register for the course, I assume you have time to fit it into your life. So learning time management is a really important skill in life and professionally. So I expect that with this. I also want you to actively engage in this class and make the most of it. It will make it a much richer learning experience for you. What you can expect from me is to respond to your emails or phone calls within 24 hours. Again, the best way to reach me is email. I will maintain consistent office hours. I am available to students. If my office hours don't work for you and you want to chat, we can figure out a time to meet over Zoom. No big deal. So keeping the class organized and expectations clear is something that Jenna and I have worked on together, and I absolutely respect your learning process. So let's talk about what you will do in this class to earn your grade. There are 3 major components. So first one, again, little reminder, late work will not be accepted. All assignments are due each week by Sunday at midnight, so make sure you have that in. The only exception is when we get to the final, and that's due by Friday at midnight. So each week you will have what is called a reflection and application. So in every module, there's a unique assignment. They're all different. And that's going to help you reflect upon and or apply the skills that were discussed that week. There's going to be a total of 10 of those because there's one for each week. There's also going to be a very unique assignment that I'm calling building communication skills. During this term, you will be asked to practice your communication skills with a stranger in public. Normally we say don't talk to strangers, but because in the criminal justice field, you've got to be able to talk to anybody, we're now requiring you to talk to strangers. So we're going to do this 6 out of the 10 weeks. It's very short. You will engage, and don't put yourself in danger. Don't be creepy. Like, just be reasonable when you choose this. You're going to engage in a very brief but meaningful conversation, and then answer questions to reflect on your experience. Remember, in the field of criminal justice, you have to be able to talk to anyone. So it's time to practice. And for some of us, we don't like talking to people, especially strangers. But you have to be able to. You just have to be able to. Whether you're going into law enforcement or corrections or courts or a field totally outside of CJ, you've got to be able to talk to people. It's vitally important. And the Professional Advisory Board says this is a skill that needs to be more encouraged in our graduates. So we're going to practice. You're going to have 6 of those throughout the term. And then finally, there will be a final exam. It's not going to be timed. You'll have the whole week to do it. Don't even worry about that yet, but it will cover all the material from the course. The typical grade distribution. And then here's the course schedule. So you can see the release dates of each module. So they open first thing Monday morning, and they are done by Sunday at midnight. So this is the due date in the assignment. So a reflection and application, or reflection, application, and building communication skills. And then these are the topics we're covering each week. So you can check here to see what you need to be doing and make sure you're on top of things. So that is the syllabus. You've got the modules here under modules. I do grading every Monday morning. So your grades will be updated every week, and you can find those here. So you will always know how you are doing in the course. So like I said, we're using content created by Jenna Rojas. I'm going to customize it a little bit, but you will see a lot of her throughout here, and rightfully so, because she has created an excellent course, and I am just honored to get to facilitate it for you. If you have any questions, check the syllabus first. It usually answers the question, but then reach out to me. I'm happy to help. I also have had to learn how to talk, how to communicate, and I'm happy to do that with you. So go ahead and head over, or I guess stay where you are in modules, and keep working your way forward into the materials and content, and then into your first reflection and application. I'm looking forward to a great term with each of you. Thanks, everybody.